I'm a e-gig driver. Pretty much do everything. I haven't done TaskRabbit. I pretty much do Uber. I've done DoorDash, Amazon Flex and Fresh. I've done Instacart. So yeah, I decided I'll make a video today. It's kind of like a milestone video for me. I'm not exactly where I want to be, but I didn't think I would be where I'm at today. And a lot of my obesity was from sitting in a car all day, eating Burger King every day. So when I looked at what my ideal weight, at the range being 187 to I think 180. So today I've met 187 pounds. Let me show you an example. Of the difference. And I'm pretty sure this was me 6 months ago. So as you can see, quite a lot different. So my face, my double chin is gone. So yeah, I looked at myself. I was starting to make videos. This was a couple years ago. And I was making a video. I was parked waiting for a ride in Long Beach. And I was like, man, I gotta get my shit together, What helped was I got deactivated by Uber for 6 months because of some crazy shenanigans. I went over that. So then I had more time, and that's how I got into Amazon Flex, which is the reason why when you're doing e-gig work, having several different is good, because you never know what's going to happen. So then I started hiking, and I've always been a tech guy, measuring time and distance, productivity. That's why I'm always obsessed about my rating and how many trips I do. So I started doing like a mile in like 15 minutes. Kept at it. So pretty much the way that I've done it. Now, in the past, I was doing fitness too. So perhaps like 7 years ago, that fitness that I had, which was probably considered extreme by a lot of people, I was biking like 200 miles a week. I was running 35 miles a week. I was lifting weights, doing a regiment like 4 times a week. I was pretty crazy. At that time, I was 220 pounds. I think I might have looked thinner back then, though. I'm not sure. So what I've done is I'd have a goal. Okay, I'm going to run a mile nonstop. And then I'd work at it. Once I met the mile, I'd get comfortable with it and look at my time and try to do it faster. Then I extended it to 2 miles and then got comfortable with it. I extended it to a 5K, got comfortable with it. And I stayed at a 5K for like a year. And then I would look at my times. And eventually I was down to 11 minutes. And then I got up to 5 miles, then a 10K. And then I stayed at a 10K for a year. So about 6 months ago in November, I was 265. So I think it's possible that I was 300 pounds at the start of all this, because I think I did lose weight. People would tell me, "Oh yeah, you've lost weight." Now sometimes some people are just being nice. Not that I was asking. So I think I weighed 300, and then I stayed at 265 for about a year, even though I was running. I was at 265, and I was eating 2 times a day. I'd eat at 7 when I wake up. I'd eat a bowl of cereal. Then I would eat 2:30 or 3:30, and then I wouldn't eat again. And that didn't really work, but I did eat a lot of ice cream from time to time as a snack, I think. So I wasn't religious about the two. I mean, there was a lot of times if I wasn't eating ice cream, I would only have those 2 meals a day. Thinking that, well, geez, I'm cutting out the soda, no longer drinking the soda. I'm eating 2 meals a day. I'm going to lose weight because I'm running all the time. So, kind of wanted to really focus more on losing weight, and I was kind of like, what the hell, man? Oh yeah, just muscle weighs more than fat. And now I think today I did 2 sets of pull-ups, wide and close, no kipping at all, no swinging, no momentum. I did 8 reps per set, no problem. I'm doing dips. I'm doing really good. So obviously, strength-wise, because I've lost 78 pounds in 6 months and 58 pounds in 3.5 months. Obviously, when I was trying to do pull-ups at 265, now that I'm at 187, it's easier to do them. So, but I think, yeah, maybe I did lose a lot of muscle. But, you know what I mean? I believe I lost a lot of fat too, obviously. My stomach still does have some fat. So, I mean, I don't know what my percentage of body fat is. I think it's 10%. 10%. My 3X shirts are totally too big. They fit like a gown to me now. I could probably go definitely to a 2X. I might be able to even go to a 1X now. My compression underwear that was tight is now loose. So, I mean, I still have some that I can grab here, as you can see, but not nearly like it was before. So yeah, I can breathe on my back now. That's huge. I can lay on my back when I'm sleeping and breathe. Before I wasn't able to do that. It was uncomfortable. So then I got back from Hawaii, and I was thinking about doing like these extreme diets, like 1 meal a day. And then I went to like Subway, and I had a 6-inch, and I didn't have double meat. And then I realized that, yeah, that's enough. You know, is that I always get double meat, a foot long. And I was like, yeah, why don't I just cut a third off of everything I eat? And yeah, that's the way to do it. And then I started getting involved in looking at the calories of things. And then realized, like, for example, half a pound of chicken breast is like I think 260 calories. And 2 slices of bread is 220. And I'm like, holy crap. You know what I mean? So I started, I looked up how many calories do I need to maintain my weight. Then I'm like, okay, I'm going to cut that by 60%. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to take the 2,000 and I'm going to try to maintain 1,200 calories. Now, I might have failed a little bit, but I know only once in a blue moon did I go over 2,000. The mass majority of the time, I think I might have averaged 1,400 for these last 3.5 months in calories. So yeah, and some days I'm only at 1,200 calories and 1,300. So pretty much sticking to that and doing fitness running. I run nothing less than a 10K now. I'm running often 8 miles. I've been running 13.1s. I've been running 15s and really feeling good. This last month, I ran a 10K, I believe 14 days in a row. Doing pull-ups, doing push-ups. And I've achieved 50 push-ups nonstop and definitely under 2 minutes. So goal achievement, definitely physically doing fitness has really helped me stay on task. Because then as I'm getting lighter, I see my speed running is so much better. And it's such a freaking euphoric thing for the brain to see like my performance. I no longer do pre-workouts. I did some pre-workouts, but I'm still performing better without them. It's kind of a mind fuck. I don't think the pre-workouts really jump started my weight loss. I don't think. So pretty much that got me into chasing calories and then being a little bit let down. And then what that did was it got me into eating more vegetables and discovering eating fruit. Then I realized that I can eat lean meats, not eat meat as much. And I eat a lot of oranges. I eat a lot of bananas. I eat rolled oats. I don't eat the 1 minute instant oatmeals. I don't eat the oatmeal in a cup. I eat like the rolled oats, old fashioned. I eat fruit. I'm no longer drinking soda. I'm no longer drinking calories altogether. I'm running all these long distance runs with no problem, and I'm not drinking Gatorade anymore. So I've gradually cleaned my eating habits and underlying habits. Yeah, because a 32 ounce of Gatorade is like 200 calories, 240 or 200 calories. So, I mean, what the heck? And plus, it was weird. You know, my heart would feel weird. It's because I realized I'm drinking like 4 32-ounce Gatorades every day. So now my heart doesn't really feel that way. I got my cholesterol checked. My cholesterol is perfect. I mean, spot on, perfect, not even close to being dangerous at all. And the exercise has been shown to get your LDLs lower, clean the walls of your heart. And running is just really, it's something to be able to strengthen the mind, I think, to try to push yourself to get longer distances. I like biking too. Biking takes a little longer. Um, Running is a real compact sport. You can get a lot of workout in a shorter period of time. So, yeah, I'm not eating cakes anymore. I'm not eating candy anymore. I'm not eating breads. I'm not eating fried foods. I'm not eating red meat. I'm taking multivitamins. The protein powder I use is a vegan superfood. A lot more vegetables. When I do eat ice cream, it's not regularly. It's a treat. Last week I had 4 scoops of ice cream. Obviously it didn't affect me because I'm not doing it every day. So I'm eating healthy foods. I eat starch, rice, but not every day. Like probably 2 times, 3 times a week. So I'm eating more vegetables for my carbohydrates. Um, Chicken and fish. You know, I'm eating a lot of Greek yogurt in the morning. Um, just Greek yogurt in the morning. And a tablespoon of peanut butter without the bread. I don't think the peanut butter really is doing any harm. It does have fat in it, but you need fat. And I've started logging my foods so I can see what my macros are, what percentages I'm doing. And I'm pretty happy with the 55% carbs, 25% fat, and about 20% protein. Roughly ballpark is what I try to achieve. So I'm not knocking anybody who's doing these other diets, but I'm not an avoider of carbohydrates. I'm just trying to eat good. It does show, though, how tricky it can be to get to, like if you want to get 3% body fat. Because I've been really good about my calories for this whole time period. And I'm thinking that I'm eating really clean. Um, but I don't want to get involved in like avoiding carbs. I think that eventually, if you're running a deficit, even if you plateau, you have to lose the weight. Because if you're always running a deficit and you're running all the time, your body's not going to be able to keep it in storage. You're going to have to use it. So just be patient and stick with it. Drink water. So that's pretty much what I did. I went, I guess, to an extreme, trying to cut to 60%. It says my target should be 2,900 calories. I don't come close to that. I've been pretty much safely under 1,700 for 3.5 months. 13 to 1,700 is the window that I've kept. I'm pretty consistently, and yeah, 58 pounds in that 3.5 months is pretty good. See, that's about 12 pounds. Yeah, that's about 13 to 14 pounds a month. Or do you see that? That's about 5 pounds a week. That's pretty good. That's pretty steady. Um, I don't feel bad. When I'm running, I'm feeling good, man. I mean, it's just like this, you're on cloud 9 because you're running and you're feeling so much better, dude. I mean, my form of running is good, spot on. Because I was running at 265 with no problem. Landing midfoot and having your foot underneath your hip when you land, pushing off with the ball of your foot, leaning at your ankles, and trying to push forward with your core, with your hips, and trying to have good posture. Not trying to overstride, trying to minimize the contact. That's why I love my Garmin advertising, but not, you know what I mean. It tells me my ground contact time, dude. I freaking love that, dude. I have the Run Pod, so I know my ground contact time. I know how much I'm going up in the air. I know my stride length, and I tell you, man, that's information right there, man. I feel good, you know what I mean? So I think I was guilty when I was running before. It's like trying to have insurance, like, oh my God, I gotta eat, make sure that I'm not gonna die if I run, you know what I mean? Obviously, I'm not sick, I'm feeling good, and I'm running. Nothing less than 10Ks. Like 3 times or more a week. Feeling good. I mean, it's just, we're feeling awesome, you know what I mean? So, I don't see myself as anorexic. I'm not. I eat 3 some odd times a day. I snack with peanuts. I snack with oranges. An orange is like 65 calories. There's no fat in it. So even if there's some calorie, there's no fat. And it tastes good. And you feel good. That's the reason why I'm not giving up carbs. Because, it's good energy. I didn't really give up sugar when I was drinking coffee. I put sugar in it. 3 teaspoons. You know what I mean? So I haven't gone to these extremes, I don't think. I'm not really into these extreme diets. Let's fast for freaking 60 days. Not doing that. When I do snack on something I know is not healthy, I'm aware of it, and I know I'm not doing it every day, so then it's okay. You know what I mean? If you're off by a little bit on the calorie count, who cares? You're eating healthy. I think that's pretty much the simple way. I know there's a lot of people, there's a lot of different beliefs, and I'm just talking about my experience. I think it is calorie in, calorie out, because pretty much, man, I should have taken this one, but I'm almost done. It's a 2 for 11. Yeah, calories in, calories out. And when I go back to my regular calories, I don't see myself eating more than 2,000 a day. And I'm just going to keep an eye on it, not just go back to the way that I was eating, then just keep on eating clean. Then I can maintain the weight. I think a lot of people, when they lose all this weight and then they gain it right back, is because then they've been holding off, and now they're eating what they want to really eat, and then they go back to eating the way they really want to eat, and then they gain it back really quick. And that's kind of something that I had to come to terms with. It's like, I can't eat ice cream every single day. I gotta watch eating the fried foods every day, the burgers every single day. Some people can eat pizza every day. I can't. Gotta look at, I'm eating for pleasure. I don't think I'm emotionally upset and emotionally fucked up. So I don't think I'm emotionally eating, because that's not really what's in my mind when I eat it. It's like, I like freaking pizza, man. I like eating food because it tastes good. And I guess, yeah, in that perspective, it makes you feel good. But it's not, you know what I mean? I think I'm just a pleasure eater. An insurance guy. It's like, I'm running and I need the nutrients for that. And yeah, man, I can, because I'm running. But then baffled because I'm not losing weight. When I didn't realize that, there's certain foods, like a little tiny square, this thick, by only this size, 2 of those things of chocolate was 270 calories. And in your mind, intuitively, when you're not thinking about it, how the hell are two little tiny squares 270 calories? And then what if you were to eat like 10 of them? It wouldn't be a big deal because it's such a small quantity. So that would be like freaking 2,200 calories right off the bat as a snack. And then if you're going to eat a double cheeseburger and fries, you're in your mind, you're not thinking you're eating that much. Because the quantity, it's not that much. But then you just ate 4,000 calories because you had a combo meal. For supper, you had those 10 little tiny chocolates, which has like, I think 90 from fat. And then for lunch, you might have had a nice big sandwich with a lot of mayonnaise, with nice bread, thick bread and cheese. And then for breakfast, had a bowl of cereal. And you're thinking that's not that big of a deal. But that might be over 4,000 calories. And then pretty much you're just driving around and you didn't really do that much exercise. Or even maybe you did take a walk. But you have a big surplus of calories you ate. So I think that's kind of how it's easy for people to be overweight. It's because, holy crap, her portion size. That's eating too much. Even without thinking that you're eating too much. And thinking about the portion size. That's my experience of how I've started to succeed. And as you start to succeed eating cleaner, not that I'm eating perfect, and I'm pretty comfortable eating regimented, eating the same things every day. I'm pretty comfortable with that, to be honest with you. The last time that I was physically fit, and I was 220, I was eating a can of corned beef hash, 3 eggs for breakfast. And hold down. I'm gonna